Hello everyone, it's thomasjujube, and I'm like a normal YouTuber now. You can see me, I'm in front of you, ooh, because as you can see by the thumbnail, it's time for another Kamen Rider Saber big box unboxing. When I say big box unboxing, I mean very big box unboxing. This doesn't even fit in frame. Let me see if I can. Yeah, I grabbed my knife, but I actually don't need my knife right now because I want to give a few tips, because a few people have been asking me, where can I buy Kamen Rider stuff, as you know, someone watching Kamen Rider would. So I have a few places on my phone where you can buy Kamen Rider stuff. The stores I would recommend are Hobby Link Japan, Hobby Search, Amiyami, Kotetsu Toys Japan, DS Toys, Toku Lectables, Amazon Japan, Mandarake, and Team Kamen Rider. I know a lot of people are like, they check eBay or they check like US or your local Amazon. If you're looking for new stuff, I would highly recommend don't check eBay or normal Amazon first. Check all those other stores, because they actually give you good prices. Mandarake is really good for used items, and Team Kamen Rider actually doesn't carry newer items like Saber in this box, but they're very good for new complete selection modification items. Like you could get the Zengoku driver there, and they also sell cool stuff like this shirt is from them. I should probably point out that I got this from Hobby Link Japan, and that all the stores I mentioned are not, I'm not sponsored by any of those, but if any of those stores are watching this video, my DMs are open. There is a lot of stuff in this box, so I'm not going to actually go over every little detail of every little thing in this box, because that is going to be, it's going to be a long video, and it's already going to be very long. I'm going to link in the description to all the stores I just mentioned, along with some reviews of all this stuff, just some playlists, both English speaking and Japanese speaking, for whatever you prefer. One last thing before I actually unbox this, just as a little update from the last video where I got the Hidden book somehow in my sword driver. I got the full set from Mandarake, so Mandarake is very good for stuff like this, but I got all the friends, and I just realized they're all, it's backwards. Oh, you can't. There we go. There we go. Look at all of this. Let me see if I can. I'll get a picture on my phone so that you can actually take in just how massive this is. Jeez. I'm gonna go in order of stuff that debuted in the show, roughly. So first off, Peter Fantasista. I think I actually got charged for this the day after I shipped the box in the first video. So this could have been in the first video, but I'm just stupid. So here we go, little Peter Fantasista. That was actually very nostalgic, because I probably watched like 20 Peter Fantasista reviews when the sword driver first came out, because I wanted to know how everything would work. So it's also very kind of fulfilling to hold this in hand, actually. This is a nice looking arm. I mean, I love all the art on this stuff. That's why I'm buying all of it. That's also another PSA I wanna give out. I've seen a lot of people online are like, in the show they push the book and it makes an attack sound. Like, we've actually seen it with these two with this form specifically. A lot of people are like, oh, the toys don't do that. The toys do that. It's just that, so the sword driver has these little bumps here that stick out, and they actually push out when you pull out the book, so that these two will open. The bumps prevent these from opening all the way, so that it doesn't play that announcement sound. But when it's open all the way, you have to push it in a bit, and then when you let it go, it will actually make those sounds. It is a little scary because there's like a lot of resistance, but it is possible without really breaking the book. Look at this. This is why the box is so big. I mean, it's also that it's like... No, this is why the box is so big. The shipping didn't change at all from when I first put this in my shipment, so... Dogo Kengeki Do. It's so big. And I love it. I am a little disappointed, though, that we are just getting individual swords so soon. I would have preferred if we'd kept getting emblems until, like, probably early next year, and then we start getting individual sword riders. Because right now there's only 3 emblems. That kind of makes me angry, because in Gaim, all they kept doing were faceplates. And in this, we only do 3 of what are essentially faceplates, and then we stop. That's a little disappointing, but I mean, the swords are cool. Like, I bought it. I'm okay. Like, I like it, but I kind of wish this wasn't what we were getting. Oh no. I don't know what... I guess I didn't push the trigger hard enough. I love the art on Genbushiwa, though. This is one of my favorites. I just really like the look of this one. I've seen a lot of people can't do it properly, so I'm not sure if I'll be able to do it properly, because I'm probably stupider than those people, but... Needle Hedgehog, our first Ikazuchi book. This is very highlighter yellow. I have a highlighter in my desk for comparison. Here's... This is the same color. We're gonna do this combo, because I like this combo. This form looks really cool. This whole combo, it looks really good. Could help just that red, yellow, and blue are very nice together. Thanks for that, Sentai. The last emblem, hopefully not the last ever emblem, but the last emblem that is out so far, and the last... Yeah, I don't know what I'm going with that. 2 yellow things. So the emblem looks very nice. This is my favorite. I like the Ikazuchi sounds, or the Espada sounds, the rhyme making sounds, however you want to, whatever you want to call them. I like this. The very idea of the Zosatsus is, I love them, just because it does add so much more playability from like, oh, it's 3, we're going to play the 3 sound, which is still very cool, but if you put 2 that match, you can, this third one now is like a little extra piece, not just on this, but also in the sword, so that's really cool. I really like that. Now it's Storm Eagle's turn. The flute. So before we move on, I'm going to give a quick shout out to today's sponsor, the like button. Like the video if you enjoyed it, and that's it. So there's more stuff, roleplay stuff, big sword stuff. But before we get to that, I want to look at some more books. So, as you know, they have Legend Rider books, because they always do. So, as you can tell by the shirt, I had to actually buy an X8 book, an X8 gimmick for once, and they can make Sansatsu jingles, so I got Kuga, and I also got Build, but you'll notice Kuga and Build are both animal books, because the Kuga is animals for some reason, and the books also make like a very slightly different jingle depending on their slots, so I got Gaim. I'll just put a picture on screen, because you probably can't see that well. But X8 Ironishi has Muteki on the top left corner. So, I mean, I was already buying it because I could get an X8 book, but it said Muteki. Or it has Muteki. What else? What am I supposed to do? So I have a confession to make. As arguably the person who's largely known for being the big X8 fan guy, I don't know what sound that is. In the background you can hear there's some sound. All of these have, like, all the Legend books have their standby playing in the background, but X8 doesn't have a standby. So I don't know what sound that is, and it's driving me crazy. Like, I know at the end it's the blub blub, but once before it just sounds, I've never heard that. I don't know what it is. Please help me so I can sleep at night. I have not slept since this book came out because I don't know what sound is playing. Now I know what that one is. Yay! I love the way it says X8. Yay! The Legend books are weird because... So, I can obviously remove Build, and I mean that's what they want you to do, but I can also just take Gaim out. And, like, it looks the same as it would, except Kuga is now over here. It's kind of weird how the legend books are, because they don't fit the Saber the normality with arm, face, other arm, if you put all of them together, even if the slots match. Which I'm kind of mixed on, because on one hand it makes sense, like they're colored gold. They're not really meant to fit that aesthetic, I feel, because they are colored gold. They're Legend Rider books, ooh. And like, you could do stuff like this, where you can just put 3 riders you like together, and it fits. They don't have to match the slots. Like, let's just say I like Build better. I can very simply just swap that out. Now Build's on the front, and you get the whatever his weapon's called. Or I could do the same with Kuga or with Gaim. So I like that you have more modular aspects with these than the normal books, where you can put your favorite riders here. If my favorite riders were Build and Kuga, and they're the same slot in the Sword Driver, so I can't really get a picture with them together. But with this I can, because all the pictures are like the same thing. So in that aspect it's cool, but in another aspect I think it would have been cool to get like an X8 arm with Saber over here and stuff like that. So I'm mixed on that. The sounds are cool though. Now it is Hayate time. Where's the on-off switch? And by that I mean, where's the stupid pull tab? How do I... It's kind of weird how this just flaps about. But yay! I did that wrong, but I love that the henshin just comes from ripping 2 swords apart. That is really cool, even if this feels like absolutely nothing in my hand. It's so tiny in my hand. Not the sword. I mean, they're all tiny in my hand. I meant, like, the handle's, like, really small. How do I do this? Now would be a good time to mention that the 3 little pigs and the buckle, the Ankokugen Kurayami and the King of Arthur sword are not in this box. I'll buy them at some other point. They're kind of expensive for what they are now. I have a rant, but I'll do that when I actually get them. I bought the Suzune. It wouldn't fit in this box. So I'm gonna look at that next time, but I could fit the book for it in this box. And I like the book for it, so I remember, yeah, I did audibly say I would be skipping out on any Wonder Ride books sold on their own that just made the Wonder Rider sound, and here I am with this one. I guess since I don't have the sword to go with it, let's just put it in the other 2 swords. I'm gonna end with Sayu Journey because I love the Crimson Dragon sound, so let's go debut order besides that and go with Pegasus. Woo! Sansatsu 1 down. Next up is the newest toy that I could own at the time of this recording. That is probably my least favorite jingle of the Sansatsus, because the other two are much cooler. So this one, it's not bad by any means, but the other two are just much cooler. But the pictures are cool. It's so happy when it says Sayu Journey. I really like that announcement. I want to try something fun before I get to the main event, in my opinion. So this is also the secret reason I bought Kuga. It kind of works in the middle slot, and it does kind of have the effect of Kuga with Saber's left and right arms, I guess. It's a little off with these two because Kuga's shoulder's a bit down, but this works perfectly, I think. So that's kind of cool. Yay! That is my favorite Sansatsu sound, my favorite form in the show so far, maybe one of my favorite forms in Kamen Rider now. I just love the all red, because it's me, it's red. What am I gonna do? That is it. Just to take a few pictures so you can see the absolute mess I'm in right now. I have a lot of Wonder Ride books. I think I have a problem. I really like these things, and I even have more already purchased. Not on the way, though. I have no idea when the next video is going to be, but hopefully I'll see you there. If you enjoyed this video, again, please be sure to check out the links and whatever in the description if you're interested in buying this stuff, not sponsored. And if you would like to help me buy more plastic books, please consider liking the video, leaving a comment, sharing the video if you liked it for some reason. And with that, that's about it. I hope to see you next time. Thank you for watching.